As we start a fresh trading week and month, Dan Deming at KKM Financial has his eyes on the market for us. Good to have you here, Dan. Trade talks, the Fed, and rate cuts still top of mind for investors and traders, Dan?
Well, Angie, as we move into this week, I think the three key things. Number one, trade negotiations and market momentum both have stalled right now, so keeping a very close eye on that. Second factor will be the data points highlighted by ISM as well as the jobs data at the end of the week. And the third factor will be Fed speakers, as we have a few Fed speakers early in the week, and then the interest rate expectation as we now see the market pricing in still a high probability of a cut in September.
I'm glad you mentioned the market's timeline for the next Fed rate cut. Certainly the PCE index coming in at 2.1%, so close to the Fed's target of 2%, has to help the Fed get moving along with the rate cuts.
Yeah, when you look at the data from last week, Angie, certainly from an inflation standpoint, it was pretty impressive. As we did see the Fed's preferred measure of inflation, the PCE data, come in below expectations, indicating that inflation is running closer to 2% than what we're seeing in other data points, particularly CPI and PPI. So that's a factor as we move through this week and into the month of June, as the market does expect now that the Fed still possibly could cut later in the fall if we continue to see inflation flat to declining over the next couple of months.
Thank you for watching the market for us, Dan. Have a good week.
All right. Thanks for having me.